All right, next up we have Primus. My Name is Mud, 10-inch with pork soda on it as well.
And pork soda was your cut.
Rare.
Yeah.
Wait, are we playing pork soda or
We're
My Name
playing
is
So
Mud?
which one do you want?
Let's play My Name is Mud.
All right.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
we're gonna play that one. That one's the single.
That's the banger.
It's the
Yeah.
banger.
Yeah.
And so I was playing drum. Well, can I talk about it now?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go.
So this is a bass playing this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I learned I was a drum player growing up, and so I would teach myself how to play this bass line with my like drums.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, okay. What do I got to even say about Primus right now? So Primus, they're another group like Beastie Boys that
Yeah.
was just like doing next level stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't even know that they were like, I knew they were on Interscope or whatever all along, but I saw the Jimmy Iovine Dr. Dre documentary, and they mentioned
That's so good.
such a good documentary.
So good.
They mentioned Primus in it, and then
Yeah.
like it like clicked. I never knew it was a thing, but even for that label for Interscope to have someone like Primus
Right.
and then Nine Inch Nails and Eminem, and
Yeah.
like, it's just so
No doubt. I mean,
my
Dre, I
Death
mean, come
Row.
on. Like
Dude, they had it all. Like Interscope was like at that time.
I don't know what it is, if it was like Interscope doing it or if it just was like they were able to be popular. Whatever it was, they changed the entire like landscape
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
music, aesthetically as well as musically.
yeah.
And like all these artists that they had underneath them were like in their prime at the like it's just crazy.
Yep.
Like yeah.
And also not to stay on Interscope too long, but the editing in the Defiant ones
Oh
where
my
they were like
goodness.
editing the Dre shit with the
So-
9-inch nails. I was like, dude, this is the craziest, like some of the best editing I've ever
Yes.
seen.
So good. We're gonna edit this that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. No, we're not.
So it's weird, man. I get to meet a lot of like stars in this industry.
Sure.
Like I travel around or whatever, and I meet musical influences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I haven't met the Beastie Boys yet.
Right.
But I did get to meet Les Claypool,
Right.
the
Like it.
lead singer, main guy in Primus.
Yeah.
And I got shook, man. I'm like, I never
You're,
get
like,
shook.
starstruck and shit.
Yo, I got so shook, and I was
Right.
like, I wouldn't have. So him and I were playing this festival. We were playing Big Day Out in Australia. It's like this touring festival all throughout Australia. We did the whole tour together. Like they're on another stage than the EDM stage which I was on. But every few times that the groups would kind of like mingle a little bit.
Sure.
And so I met him. I'm like, I'm like a huge fan. I wouldn't be doing music if it wasn't for you. And I'm like, I'm on this festival too, and blah, blah, blah. And he just did not give
Yeah,
a
he
shit
was-
about
yeah,
anything.
yeah, whatever, man.
And I was so shook, but I never get shook. I just turned into like the teenage self that I was that listened to Primus, that got into music. And
What about Primus did you the raw,
Yeah.
the singer, the bass? Like, what is it about Primus that pulls you in?
It's an ugly sound. It's a real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's
It was
totally-
again like
Yeah.
Beastie Boys and stuff too. Like, and anything I hear in music now, like something that's just different and weird,
Yeah.
is what gets me into it. And like these dudes were always just putting out the weirdest sounding stuff. Les Claypool would use his bass guitar as like a lead guitar type of thing, and then he had this dude, I think his name was Herb or something, the other
Yeah.
guy that played guitar, and it would like make his guitar almost sound like a scratch.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine a little
Yeah,
bit, but
right.
he was doing all this cool stuff with it, and the tones they were getting was just so different to me. And I don't know, I just was drawn to that. It was like totally different than anything I ever heard.
So that's interesting. Like you picked a Beastie Boys song where they're using the turntable with a wah-wah
Yeah.
pedal, and so there's like an element of you kind of geeking out on like just breaking the mold of what you're supposed to do with an instrument.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that that's like one thing I like to find in all music or in anything in life is like just like ways people tweak things just a little
Sure.
bit, break the mold, man. Like
Yep.
it's all, even though it isn't punk rock genre wise, all
Right.
of it's punk. Like Primus was
of
punk,
course.
Beastie Boys are punk.
Yep.
Some of the records we're gonna play later was this stuff that just breaks the mold. And
Yeah.
like I don't know, I love it.
Did you stumble upon Primus did an entire cover album of the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory soundtrack?
No, that is
Yeah.
amazing.
In like 2014, they did like
You're
they
so-
covered the entire Willy
Wow.
Wonka soundtrack.
Sounds like something Primus. I
Yeah.
actually want to dig that up and hear that
yeah,
now.
yeah. I never went and listened to it, but I saw
Two
it.
other
I'm
Primus
curious.
facts
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah.
So I've never seen them live. Even on this tour that I've been to, I've never seen them live. One time I bought tickets for it, and the night before the show, I had dislocated my knee in like a bike accident. And then there was another time they were in Chicago, and I was supposed to see them, and something came up, and I couldn't see them. So I've never seen them live, which I've always wanted to. And the other crazy factoid, I was born in Kalamazoo, Michigan,
Uh-huh.
and Primus has a song called Kalamazoo, and that was like my anthem growing up. It was pretty crazy.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Big
All right.
facts.
Nice.
Primus. My Name is Mud.
Yeah.